I don't know what it is for my love with this gun, but it just keeps growing every single day and every single game that I play Apex. With that being said, we are going to be once again talking about the R99. Like, if I haven't drilled it into you guys' head by now, go ahead and comment down below what my favorite gun is in Apex Legends, and I can guarantee you'll probably be able to guess it, alright? Judging from this gameplay in the back, and I'm going to try and trim it up so it's like mostly entertaining for the kill part. I just played this game like 5 minutes ago. This is my first game of the day. I haven't played in 2 days. I'm still really rusty from like being on vacation for 2 weeks, and we dropped an absurd amount of kills for the first game of the day with randoms. And I wasn't even talking at all in this game to them. I was talking a little bit, you know, about like my lag at the end there, but it was a hard carry. Alright, they're pretty sweet people. I really do like playing with them. It was kind of fun. But the R99, man, this thing is a pinnacle of beauty in Apex Legends, dude. The fact that you just have such a high time to kill because of the fire rate to damage with this thing, in my opinion, it's way more consistent than the alternator, and it simply just puts it to rest. Alright, the R99 is absolutely ridiculous in a good way, alright, not in a bad way, and it's a ton of fun to use. Alright, now I'm going to talk more about the stats as well as how to use this gun in a bit here, but let's get straight up into these stats. Alright, so everyone knows here you have a fire rate of 18 shots per second. This is crucial. This is one of the fastest firing guns in Apex Legends. This is, I pretty much almost believe it's relatively close to the RE45, which is why people call the RE45 a pocket R99, and it's just absolutely god tier. Alright, like the fact that you can put 18 shots out before someone can even put like 12 out using an alternator, or 14, it's insane. Alright, you have more firepower inside of the R99, even without disruptor rounds coming into play here. It's just a lot better, in my opinion, to use the R99 over the alternator, simply because you have that fact of being able to output more damage faster than the enemy. Now, as you guys can see here, I'm absolutely rushing as many people as I possibly can in this game. I'm using a Peacekeeper and an R99 pretty much throughout the whole game, and even in the beginning, when I didn't have that much ammo, it was still a very easy game to play because you have that good counter backup coming in as the Peacekeeper. Now, I would say it's a pretty good combo. I'd more so recommend using something like an R99 and a longbow if you want to be more versatile. I was trying to play as rush heavy as possible, but you know, being a very good Russian class combo, the R99 as well as the Peacekeeper comes in for very good, you know, in that regard. You know, if you're trying to play as heavy and aggressive as possible like I was, I mean, this was my first game. I was just chilling, playing a casual game, and as you can see here, you can still achieve high kill games by just casually playing while you're using these two guns. Like, they just combo each other super well. Now, obviously, you're not going to have the range. I was using Wraith, and I'm not used to Wraith. I usually use Octane, but that just makes this class even better because when you're using Wraith, you have that Void ability, which will actually help you close the gap on enemies. And if you guys don't actually know this, when you use your Portal ability, your ultimate ability, while you're using Wraith, you actually do run very, very fast. I don't know the exact numbers, but it is relatively similar to Octane's tactical ability. It's not as fast, but it still does work very well if you are trying to use Wraith to get out of the zone or to get to a different area faster. Keep that in mind. Like, I never really use my Portal aggressively. I'll only really use it to try and get out of a situation that I need to run faster in, or to run over to a gunfight quicker so I can third party. The damage every single time you hit them in the body with the R99 is only going to hit them for 12, which isn't that much, so you're going to have to try and hit him with at least 10 shots out of the 18 shots just to deal 100 damage, which does kind of suck, but if you can hit headshots with this thing, which is pretty easy to do, then you shouldn't really have a hard time. You have 18 damage every single headshot, which is still pretty crucial in my opinion. All you really need to do is hit him around 10 to 12 times to fully knock them, depending on where you're going to hit them. That is depending on if you only hit headshots though. And then every single leg shot is at a whopping low of 9.6 damage every single leg shot. So the damage here isn't really that good, but what really does matter is because of the damage per fire rate. So because the damage is so low, it makes sense because they counter it with a fast fire rate. This is the reason why this gun is so good. The fact that you have just such a fast fire rate when you are using the R99 makes it so that you can mow enemy shields down, and then immediately, if you need to run out of ammo, switch over to the Peacekeeper. Usually what I've found is you can knock around 1 to 2 people with a clip from that R99, mostly just one person, and then if you want to, you can either reload and try and finish off another person inside of the squad. But you know, once once you've run out of ammo and you've knocked that one person, I would switch over to the Peacekeeper, maybe down another guy with the Peacekeeper, and then, you know, reload both of the guns again and get a refresh on the fight. But you just have so much versatile options when you are using this class combo, because you have the long range of the Peacekeeper with the precision choke, you have the tap fire, as well as the very easy to control recoil of the R99. Like, this combo just works perfectly, and not to mention the R99 even has a very high strafe rate, because you can actually move at around 86% movement speed when you are ADSing with the R99. If you don't know what that means, basically it's pretty much close to walking speed. So when you're strafing while you're aiming down sights, obviously you're going to be moving slower with various guns, but the R99 actually has an 86% movement speed, so you can move pretty much close to walking, which is going to be very good, because if someone's trying to strafe you while they're using a Spitfire or a longbow, they're obviously going to be moving a lot slower than you, and the fact that you're going to be able to move a little bit faster than them works perfectly, because you can get out of a sticky situation and you can strafe around and dodge more of their bullets. That's going to be crucial here. As you guys can see, most of my gunfights resulted to either me standing still to get proper aim or to strafe around my enemies. Most people aren't going to expect it. Strafing around your enemies is perfect, especially with the R99, because you have so much options. It's going to make the enemies a lot harder to hit you. You're going to be landing a lot more shots as well, and all in all, it's just going to be a very perfect combo while using the R99 and trying to strafe. And you also have the Peacekeeper when you are trying to strafe as well. Now, if we're going to be going ahead and talking about the actual Peacekeeper stats here, you still want to try and play as a Russian playstyle, but if you don't know, the Peacekeeper actually hits in a star formation. So it hits around 16, I believe, pellets, or sorry, no, 11 pellets per shot. Sorry about that. And every single one of those pellets is going to deal 10 damage to the body, 15 to the head, and 8 to the leg. So you're probably thinking that this gun has way worse stats than the R99, but here's the thing, it actually doesn't, because if you can land your crosshair or your ADS sight, your iron sight, in the enemy and hit 95% of those shots, you're going to be dealing upwards of around 110 to the body, 165 to the head, and 88 to the leg, which is going to be crucial if you have the precision choke. The precision choke doesn't increase the damage, but it does decrease the spread that those pellets will do. So if you can decrease the spread and hit more of those shots as much as possible, you're going to be dealing more damage over time, and with the help of the R99 melting their shields, you will easily be able to get an easy knock with around 2 to 3 shots with both of these guns combined. And also, not to mention, strafing with the Peacekeeper is also even better. To put it to you this way, the P2020 has a 100% ADS movement speed. It's either 100 or 99 or 95, sorry, but the R99 has, like I said, 86, while the Peacekeeper comes in with a 91% movement speed. This is very high, all right, even higher than the R99, which makes it so if you're trying to strafe while you're using the Peacekeeper, you'll be able to dodge more enemy bullets inside of a close range gunfight. Most of this class setup, like the title says, is a Russian class setup, so you're going to want to have these two guns with as low ADS or as high ADS speed as possible, sorry, because you'll be able to flank and rush in gunfights a lot easier. But yeah, let me know how you think of it down in the comment section below. This is my favorite class setup to rock in Apex Legends right now. I'm personally just loving it a lot. This gun compared with this gun, both of these guns together are an absolute blast. I love it. But yeah, let me know how you guys like it down below. My Instagram is linked there. Thank you guys for 100 followers on my CrazyPieYT Instagram. I'm going to start to try and upload some clips. I got some clips, saved to my file, which I am ready to put out there, and I'm super excited. But yeah, go ahead, check it out, follow my Instagram, and I'll see you guys soon for another Apex video. Unfortunately, I do have to work a lot this weekend, so that does kind of suck, and that's why I can't really put out daily videos, unfortunately, but it doesn't really matter because we are going hard in this month. But yeah, thank you guys. I'll see you guys later for another video. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out.